Hey guys, Bob here, back again at Turn 4 Automotive Performance. As you can see, we are in front of Project SVT 2K once again. Today we're building a roll bar, 6-point roll bar, and we're putting in this Kirky racing seat. Kirky road race seat, economy road race seat. These things are a real good price, about $500. We're going to put in a 1 3/4 ERW cage, just something, a little bit extra safety for while we're here. Building a seat mount right now. We are building the roll cage. We're in process right now. We've got a couple pipes in already. Going to go weld those up, show you some footage of that. We're going to get this seat mounted in and a 5-point G-force safety harnesses, and then we're going to get the front subframe back up in the car today. So episode 4, Project SVT. Click that subscribe button, give us a like, leave us a comment with the feedback or what you're most interested to see or what you want to see on this project car. This is, again, just a $2,000 project. After this race is done, we're going to go ahead and change some stuff on it and maybe even autocross it competitively or somewhat hopefully competitively, I say. So stay tuned and we will show you some of the work we're doing, and then we'll be back at the end to talk about it again. Lift this thing up, get the front engine cross member, the subframe back in place, as well as the steering rack, the sway bar, and get all that hooked up. So there we have it. Project 2K, another day of work done on it. 4-point roll bar. I got the roll bar, the crossbar, and 2 kickers down to the rear subframe on this thing. We did the sandwich method, installing a cage, which is where you take the pipe, weld it onto the factory unibody areas, and then weld the pipe onto that. That way it's nice and secure. Give us some good safety in the back of this thing. As you can see, we built our seat bracket. We have our Kirky road race economy seat into this car. 17-inch, fits me. Had to lift it up a little bit, get the right angle. I can see over the dash now. We got the front subframe back up in, the steering rack up in, and the sway bar in. The steering wheel is back hooked up now. That's all good to go. I'm comfortable with where it's at. We're going to lower it just a little bit, maybe bring it back a couple inches. We're going to put a aftermarket wheel on this car. We're not going to keep the factory leather wheel. We also installed the Volvo power steering pump. So the power steering pump is located where the blower motor, I guess, used to be, right underneath where the cabin filter went before. So that's how we'll fill the power steering fluid on this thing. We'll get a funnel. We'll fill the power steering fluid right through the hole in the firewall for the cabin filter. So a lot of progress made on Project SVT. The cylinder head should be back here in the next couple days. We'll get a video putting the top end of the motor together and show you how to time up one of these Focus ZTEC SVT. Got our massive cam tools in the other day. Carl over at Massive, great guy to know. If you anything Focus, talk to Massive. They definitely have it all set up. Mazda Speed 3, Focus, Duratec, Z-Tech, all that stuff. Carl has it all set up, been dealing with him for a very long time. In the meantime, we're going to take some time with ourselves doing the wiring. We're going to get rid of a lot of the wiring that's no longer needed. You know, the rear wiper stuff, the radio, the speakers, that stuff. All the wiring that's in this car, we're going to start pulling it out wire by wire and get it out of this thing. We'll take some pictures and video during that. We'll show you basically what we have left at the end of it. So thanks for watching episode 4, and we will see you again for episode 5.